Hello, happy Wednesday, or whatever day it is that you are watching this. So, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about branding to see if this is something that would benefit you, your brand, and your business. So, first off, I'm Tanya Johnson. I am the creator of the Branding Bootcamp. I'm also the founder of the BossMom Co., which more than likely you're already following along with. If not, go head over to Instagram. It is just the Boss Mom Co. And I share tips and tricks how to build a successful online business, whether you are a mom that runs an Etsy shop, a Shopify store, a larger brand like a curriculum company, or maybe a game creator, or maybe you're a network marketer who you want to have more credibility in the industry, but your friends and family just see you as somebody who is spamming your network and you're not really getting much headway with your paychecks each month either. Now, I will tell you, I actually started out in the network marketing space, so I 100% know how that feels. It took me a couple years into the business before my friends and family were taking me serious because I had no idea how to build a brand. Now, I was making quite a bit of money at that point, but as far as how I was showing up on social media, I was the girl that was posting, hey, join my team for this amount of money, and here's a picture of this product, and you should buy this, and message me for this, and messaging all the random strangers. And then I thought building a brand meant attraction marketing, so your feed looked pleasant. I thought building a brand was talking about your pillars and just very oversimplified statements that I would hear my upline saying, and they were teaching that as branding. Now, I did follow that for a little bit, realized that had nothing to do with branding, that just made my page look a little bit prettier. And then when I started taking actual marketing courses and branding courses, and then I launched my own business, I have a printable business, so I teach moms how to make money completely on their own without having a company as an umbrella over them. And so when I started learning some of the things that went into actually building an online brand, I started getting loud about it because it's something I became very, very passionate about. So here's what this course entails. This is a 3-week boot camp. So most people take 3 weeks to get through this to completely overhaul their business. Now, if you're like me and you are a red personality and you're just ready to jump in and make a lot of money tomorrow, you can get through this in 3 days. However, I set it up as a 3-week boot camp because I know most people are not going to jump in and spend 3 hours a day devouring the course material, doing the workbooks, and then putting all the action steps into play, because most people are not working this full time if they have not figured out how to fully develop a brand yet. I know I am one of the rare ones that hit full-time income before I built a brand. Now, most people don't hit full-time income until they build a very solid personal brand for themselves and for their business. So the good news is, if you're like me and you're already making a full-time income, you can make even more money by putting a personal brand in place. Now, if you're like so many of my friends and all of my team at one point, and you're not making much money, but you want to make money, building a personal brand could be the thing that triggers the snowball effect in your business. The bad news is so many people are building online businesses that the spam tactics that we were taught, the cold messaging, the posting before and afters all the time, the posting pictures of your products, even the posting about using your product, if that's all you're adding to your community, it's white noise because everyone and their mom is selling something. You have to do something that sets you apart, and that's where branding comes into play. So week 1, we're gonna focus on your target audience. So I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to pinpoint the people that should be hearing your message, the people who are going to fully buy into your products and your business because they align 100% with your values and your vision. Now, not only is this gonna make work more enjoyable, because now you're gonna attract clients and customers that you actually enjoy talking with, that you have something in common with, and you can make lifelong friends out of if that's something that you're looking for. It's also going to make it more enjoyable because you're gonna be working way less hours. When I first started my network marketing business, I was working a crazy amount of hours. When I realized how to do personal branding and how to get people actually coming to me, and then I morphed even further and I decided to go ahead and launch my email marketing campaign, my hours were cut like that without touching my paycheck. And I can tell you, time freedom is a thing that you actually can get in the social marketing space, but it doesn't happen by doing the old spammy tactics that we were all taught once upon a time. So, week one, we are simply learning how to identify our target audience and turn your passions and your creativity into what I call your ideal client magnet, because you're going to be pulling these people to you from social media. Now, week two, or again, day two, if you're gonna run through this course, we're gonna dive into the aesthetics. Because while yes, a pretty logo and a pretty color scheme are not gonna make you any money if you don't have the meat to go with it. However, they're kind of like the icing on the cake. So you can have a really good brand, you can be putting out really good content, but if it doesn't look attractive, yes, people are gonna look at your one piece of content, but then they're gonna go to your page and be like, I'm not gonna follow this person. It just looks sloppy and messy and not like something I would buy into. So once we identify your target audience, now we're gonna show you how to keep that audience engaged with your overall content on your social media. So we're gonna dive into your highlights, we're gonna dive into your tagline, we're gonna talk about the actual aesthetics of the individual posts, we're gonna get you a color scheme set up and an actual logo, which again sets you apart from everybody else out there. Now, if you are a small business owner, chances are you probably have some of this already in place. Chances are you don't go into depth on the social media side of it, however, so that's where that would benefit you. Now, if you are in network marketing, there's a 99% chance you don't have a logo, you don't have a tagline, other than something like, I help moms make money, or something super generic that really is not attracting anybody. And you probably don't have a color scheme. I can probably look at your social media and it kind of looks like I call spaghetti on the wall. So that is something that will set you apart from every other person in your network marketing company. So yes, you may say, I love my company, I love my products. That's awesome. But that also means there's 100,000 of you selling the same thing. What sets you apart from everybody else on the internet? Why should they join your team and buy products from you versus Sally down the street who's putting the same spam posts on her wall as you are? So that is where we dive hard into setting you apart from everybody else. And then week three, we're gonna dive hard into the actual content. So I have put together a content calendar specifically for you who are taking this boot camp. And you're going to turn your products, your business, your passion into a social media strategy that works for your specific business. Now, this part works if you're in a small business or network marketing. I guarantee can help you up level your content during the week three process. I have not had any client take my course yet who has taken it and said, oh, I already knew how to do all the content strategy stuff. Like, I was already A+ on all of this. So week three is something for everybody. Let's say you fly through week one and you're like, hey, I already kind of knew my audience, it just helped me nail it down. Week two, you're like, I already have a logo, I was able to revamp my social media a little bit, it definitely looks a little bit better, but like week one and week two were kind of easy for me. Week three is gonna be the meat and potatoes where no, it's not easy for you. I guarantee you're not posting like this, because if you were, you wouldn't be looking into buying a boot camp in order to get more customers and more clients into your business. So I hope that this overview helped you understand a little bit of what is in this course. Go ahead and click any of the buttons below, get enrolled today, and we will get you started on revamping your social media, identifying your target audience, and getting set up for success. Until then, Tanya Johnson, I'm coming to you from the social marketing trenches and bringing to you what works in today's market. Signing off, talk to you later.